This is The Crew, Ubisoft's attempt at the illegal street racing genre. Now, this game was somewhat successful for Ubisoft to warrant a sequel, and that sequel saw a spin-off as well. Now, as the recording of this video, I only platinumed The Crew 2, and originally I actually wanted to check out The Crew Motorfest, but before we check out The Crew Motorfest, I want to go back to see how the series began and to see if I can attempt to platinum this game. So speaking of The Crew's Platinum Trophy, this game is rated at 8 out of 10 difficulty. It will take you one playthrough and it can possibly take you 140 hours. The title for this video is also no coincidence. I didn't just slap a bunch of words together and call it a day. Now, the reason why I have to rush through this game as fast as possible is because I'm going to be playing this game through PlayStation Plus, and unfortunately this game is going to be removed from PlayStation Plus. I started playing this game the 2nd of October 2023, and this game will be removed the 17th of October 2023, which means I have roughly 2 weeks to fully platinum this game from a fresh save file and a fresh trophy list. So now that you guys know what I plan to do, well, let's see how this goes for me.
Where the hell are you, Alex?
A little busy, Harry. Got some heat, but it's nothing I can't handle.
Shut it down, kid. You're racing tonight.
Yeah, straight in. Okay. What the hell did I do? Got the entire police force on me. Seriously, what did I do? Man, okay. Physics of this game need to get used to. Please stop being so aggressive. I'm new. Okay, I need to get out of first person. I need to see where I'm going. Holy man, the physics is wild in this game. Okay, just cross the line, please. Whew. Okay, that was something. I just started playing this game. They're really throwing 5-star wanted levels. So after that chaotic intro, you end up joining your very first race of the game. And after you complete that race, you end up linking with your brother, and he tells you he needs to go to this meeting spot. And you oblige and you take him to this meeting spot, but unfortunately, things doesn't go according to plan. Because this whole meeting was a setup and you were arrested on the spot. And after serving some time, the police end up knowing who set you up, and the police need your help to get close to him. Now, the only way to get close to him is becoming one of his gang members. Okay, so here we are. We're about to collect our first car. Or buy our first car. I love how we have the 3 American muscle cars in this game. And then we got this, the Nissan. Like just to add some variety in this game. Like, oh, if you don't like the muscle cars or American cars, well, don't worry, we got you covered. We got this one Japanese car in here. Yeah, I'm probably never gonna choose a Japanese car ever. Okay, so we're on my way to the street tuner. This is where we can customize our car for the first time. And yep, there's car customization in this game if you are unaware. If you like that sort of thing. I personally like that sort of thing. So now that we got our first car, it is time to get the gang's attention by completing favors, missions, and of course, races. Also, I forgot to mention, this game features the entire United States as your playground. Now sure, it's not a 1-to-1 scale of America, but it's still a pretty large map. So after playing over 4.5 hours, I still haven't triggered a single trophy, not even a miscellaneous trophy. But that was about to change right after this mission. 1, 2, 1. Finally, jeez. This mission could have gone way better. But it feels like an important mission. Well, bronze.
If all goes well, you're looking at the new V4 for the Midwest.
Yo, what about me?
My friend just earned your 510 ink.
Yes, finally. Do I get a trophy for that? 510. Wow. I haven't triggered a single like random trophy, like a miscellaneous trophy. That was my first trophy of like 4 hours. In fact, it's almost like 4.5 hours, going closer to 5 hours actually. And I didn't trigger a single like miscellaneous trophy. Man, this game's gonna take very long. So now that we got our 510 ink, which symbolizes we are part of the gang, we still got a long way to go because we need to earn our next ink, and our goal is to earn the V8 ink But before we need to do that, we need to earn the V2 ink. Now in order to do that, we need to drive all the way to the East Coast, where we need to complete more jobs, missions, and more importantly, more races. Once again, this has to be an important mission, because they're standing out there, car. If I don't get a trophy after this mission, because this feels like the end of the chapter. If I don't get a trophy after this mission, man, how long are these chapters, man? Yeah. Oh no, I do get a trophy, okay. V2, nice. The way things are going right now, everything feels very extremely slow. I've earned 2 trophies on the first day. And it doesn't feel like anything's speeding up, so maybe it's just the stories. But the fact that I didn't earn any like miscellaneous trophies, man, I don't know. But kinda don't want to waste any more time, so I'm just gonna keep going. So now that we earned our V2 ink, we need to earn our V4 ink. And in order to do that, we need to drive all the way down to Miami. Now instead of dragging this video unnecessarily long, I completed all the jobs in Miami and I've earned the trophy V4. Once I've earned my V4 trophy, I had to take one hell of a long drive across the map, and I had to drive all the way up to Las Vegas, where I need to earn my V6 ink. And again, the story structure is pretty similar, races, missions, etc. And upon completing that, I earned my V6 ink. Now that we got that thing, we just need one more chapter, and in order to start that chapter, we need to drive from Las Vegas all the way to Los Angeles. And this chapter is no different to the others, where we do more missions, more races, etc. And we finally get to unlock the final mission, where we get to take down the main antagonist. Okay, so I just completed the final race. This guy is now running away, which is the bad guy of the game, the main antagonist. And the game put me into this car because I crashed my car very conveniently. So now it's a bit slow, heavy, and he's driving a 4 GT, I think. So, but don't worry, there's gonna be a rubber banding, so somehow I'm gonna catch up to him. Come on, you big old boat, come on, cut him off. Yeah, surely. Are you not dead? Nah, you did. I killed the guy and I just drove off. Okay. Nice. Off into the sunset, I guess, huh? There's the one trophy. Raid the scoreboard. There's another trophy, okay. Wait, is all the trophies just gonna trigger now? Perfection? Wait, hold on, I'm getting stacks here. We're gonna get another one? Street smart? Let's go! Oh man, it's worth it. You get the trophies at the end of the game. Ah, it's over. Never mind. And there we go, V8. I was just gonna say, I didn't get the V8 trophy.
Honestly,
Now what is this game showing me?
I need you sharp, Alex. And besides,
Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me these are the collectibles. Oh, this is a Ubisoft game. They're probably gonna tell me to collect them. Oh, this game. The game is over, but it just begun. Oh no. There's gonna be so much collectibles in this game. I didn't even think of that. Shit. Well, let's not waste any more time. So now that the story is completed, I decided to take on some of the easier miscellaneous trophies, just so it seems like I'm actually making some progress on this game. Like for example, test driving the most expensive car in the game for a trophy called Unlimited Test Drive Budget. Then there's another trophy called Salt Rocket, where I need to drive over 236 miles per hour on the salt flats. Followed by another trophy called Show Off, where I have to perform a minute-long stunt combo. Then there's a trophy called Sorbet, where I have to drive a pink and yellow car for 5 miles. And then a trophy called Star Service for upgrading every performance part on a vehicle to Platinum. So now it's time to focus on those multiplayer Pacific trophies, and some of them are pretty terrible, but we will highlight some of them once we get there. But first, let's just highlight some of the easy ones and just continue to knock some of these trophies out. Now the first trophy we decided to take on was called Road Trip, where we had to drive to all 5 regions in a crew in one session. Now while I was going for this trophy, I did trigger another trophy called Hold the Line, where we had to achieve a combined speed of 870 miles per hour in a crew of 2 or 4 players. So after all that, we decided to focus on one of the 2 faction missions that needed to be completed in a crew for 2 trophies. Now the first trophy is called Coast to Coast, and this mission is about an hour long to complete, and you have to complete it in a crew. So once we completed the Coast to Coast mission, we decided to focus on a trophy called Podium Placing. And in order to get this trophy, a team of 3 or 4 players must finish 1st, 2nd and 3rd in a PvP faction versus faction event. Now this trophy is completely broken, not because the trophy doesn't trigger, but it's pretty hard to find actual PvP games, and you can't boost this trophy in a private match, and it has to be done in a public match. Now the reason why this trophy is considered broken, because if you are in a crew of 4 players and you try to search for a PvP game where you try to verse another crew, the game will just infinitely load. It doesn't put you in any game or lobby. But somehow we all found a workaround. Now what this workaround entails is basically a lot of boosting. Because you see the players I was in the crew with, we were all boosting this one trophy because we all wanted the platinum trophy. And we decided, how about we get 4 other players to boost this one trophy, which means we're gonna have a total of 8 players and 2 different crews, and we're gonna try to search for a PvP game at the same time. Now technically this way is the only way to get it, because across many websites this is the only way that is recommended to get this trophy. It is impossible to get this trophy organically, so basically you need to get a total of 8 players to get this trophy. However, after getting 8 players to boost this one trophy, things didn't go according to plan, because we end up sitting around 4 to 5 hours still trying to find a PvP game, and the game wouldn't recognize that there were 2 crews, so everyone decided let's just stop and we can try again the next day. So after feeling pretty annoyed after getting very close to achieving one of the most annoying trophies in this game, I decided to focus on getting some of the collectibles in this game. Now there are 3 types of collectibles in this game. The first one is the data stations. There's a total of 30 of them across the entire map, and if you collect all of them you get a trophy called Data Tracker. Then there are the landmarks, and there's even more of them. There's a total of 242 landmarks across the entire map, and if you collect all of them, you will get a trophy called Domestic Tourist. And then finally, you will get a trophy for building one hidden car with hidden wrecked parts. In order to build a car, you need to find wrecked parts, and those wrecked parts are essentially collectibles. Now I said one car because there's a total of 5 different cars that you can actually build. Now for the sake of this video, I decided to build all 5 of these cars just so you guys can see what all these cars look like. So after collecting all the collectibles in this game, I received a message from one of the boosting buddies that I was playing with, and he asked if I was available to do the next faction mission, which is a 4-hour mission. And I decided, you know what, why not? Let's just try and get this trophy out of the way. It's a long mission, let's just do this. However, the most unfortunate thing ended up happening during this race. Oh shit, don't disconnect. I've been playing for like 2 hours now, man. I'm like halfway through a 4-hour race. Oh, it's connecting. Come on. I'm now the crew master. Uh-oh. My teammate has left. I don't know if the trophy is still valid. I'm like halfway through. Wow. Not even halfway, but I've been playing over an hour already. 86 minutes. Yeah, it shows he's offline, so I think I'm just gonna continue driving. I'll finish this race and I hope the trophy triggers. I hope. You see what happens, you know. Man, I don't want to restart this mission. Okay, we almost finished, and then we can get a moment of truth. My eyes is gonna like pop out of my head. What absolute psychos of developers to put a trophy like this into the game. 200 minutes non-stop. You can't pause, by the way. You can't pause this race because it's a multiplayer race. Even though the guy left, the game still considered him in the race, I guess. But no trophy yet. Returning to freedom. Trophy would have popped by now. Shit, I'm getting other rewards. Oh, I love it. I love wasting 4 hours. That's fun. That's unbelievably fun. Oh man, that's so... Oh, that is actually... Oh, hurts my soul that I have to do it again. So instead of restarting that 4-hour race, I decided to focus on trying to get the 2 buggiest trophies in this game. Because if these 2 trophies does not trigger, these 2 trophies can single-handedly stop you from getting the platinum trophy. There's no workaround, you cannot restart your game. These 2 trophies are extremely daunting to go for. And the worst thing is, they're not that difficult, they're just extremely time consuming. So the first trophy out of the 2 is called the Extra Mile, where I have to earn a platinum medal on all story missions. So at the end of every single mission or activity, you'll be rewarded with a bronze, silver, gold, or a platinum medal based on your performance. Now this trophy is pretty simple. All you have to do is replay all the story missions in this game and make sure you earn a platinum medal. Now this trophy can be easy and a little annoying at the same time, but in order to secure a platinum medal, just make sure you're driving a pretty fast car and then try to complete the mission as fast as possible without getting into too many crashes, because at the end of the mission you should get a pretty good score, and with a good score you should be rewarded with a platinum medal. Okay, so this is the final like story mission race thing, right, that I need to earn a platinum medal for, and then I can get the trophy Extra Mile. Now the thing is, this trophy is bugged, or can potentially be bugged. And the reason why this trophy can be bugged is because, well, there's no actual reason. And the weird thing is, this trophy is not really highlighted on PSN profiles as a bug trophy. I just read a lot of forums like before I went for this trophy, and a lot of people said that yeah, this trophy is pretty buggy, and if this trophy gets bugged, there is no way to well, to get it, because most times when a game trophy bugs out, you can either just replay the mission or start your game over. Sometimes it's, you know, you don't want to do that, but this game there's no option like that. You can't just restart the mission or restart your game. This game is an online game. You can't restart your game. You can't start from the very beginning, which is the scary part. So if I don't get the trophy now at the end of this mission, which I'm almost done, well, pretty much have to scrap everything because I can't get the platinum. But we will see now. I mean, spoiler alert, if you're watching this, then there's clearly one answer, you know. Just saying. The Extra Mile. And it's a platinum. Well, obviously I literally just got the trophy. Nice. Oh man, I feel somewhat relieved. However, there is another trophy that's going to be very similar to that trophy. But man, it's somewhat of a relief that I got one of the buggy trophies. Now as for the second trophy, that trophy is called Versatile Showman, where I have to earn a platinum medal in each skill type in all 5 zones. Now there's a total of 8 different types of skills, and there's a total of 5 zones, which means you're going to be doing a total of 40 skills for this trophy. And just like the previous trophy, this trophy can bug out for some unknown reason. So I need to get a platinum medal for this skill. This is the final skill that I have to do, at least according to my calculation. So if the trophy doesn't trigger, either I miscalculated and I have to do another skill, or the trophy is bugged. Now, very similar to the previous trophy, what was it called? The Extra Mile. That trophy is also bugged, or it can potentially be bugged, where there's no reason why it gets bugged. There's no way to avoid it. You just have to be lucky. And hopefully this trophy doesn't bug out. Otherwise, well, we're gonna see now in a second. There we go. Secure the platinum and Versatile Showman. Oh man, okay. Sense of relief knowing that I have the 2 buggy trophies that could just stop you in the tracks. Because there is buggy trophies, but you can just restart like the mission or whatever objective. Those 2 trophies, it's technically you have to restart your entire process, but you have to like email Ubisoft, or it's a long way to like, and I don't think anybody wants to email Ubisoft tech support, you know, just to restart the save file. But well, at least I don't have to do that because I got the 2 buggy trophies. So even though I just completed 40 skills we're not done with those skills, because now we're gonna need to complete 500 of those skills for a trophy called Skills to Pay the Bills. Now, as soon as I completed the Versatile Showman, I immediately started to grind for this trophy for the rest of the day. Now, some of the easiest skills to focus on first are the speed, the jump, the slalom, and the escape. Now, you will end up doing the other skill types as well, but I would recommend prioritizing the skills as mentioned before first. So since I started playing this game, I've been earning a minimum of 1 trophy every single day until I got to this Skills to Pay the Bills trophy, where this trophy took me so long that I ended up farming this trophy for the entire day, and I only retrieved the trophy the following morning. I really wish there was a way to see how much skills I've completed so far. I mean, maybe in the menus there is, but if I were to guess, I think I'm probably about anywhere between 450 and 500. That's where I think I'm at. Never mind, that was the last one. Okay, well, I genuinely thought I was like 20 or 30 more skills left. Okay, I'll take it. Because there was clearly more skills to do. Never mind, we're done. So after I retrieved that trophy, I decided to buy a brand new car just to switch things up a bit. And this car is going to be used now until the end of the game, because I'm going to be driving this car for a very long time. Because I'm gonna go for a trophy called Overclocked, where I have to drive a total of 5,000 miles in a single car, and this is the car I decided to do that with. Now, I know I've been using the Skyline for quite some time, and that car has accumulated a lot of miles, but I decided to buy a brand new car just so I can give you guys some sort of perspective on how long this trophy is actually going to take. Now, there is going to be a trophy that's going to help me accumulate miles for this car, and that trophy is called Indy Car Racer, and I have to drive 200 laps around the Little Eagle Speedrome. Now, doing a total of 200 laps around this racetrack will take you around 3 hours. Now, thankfully, this is not a race event, so you don't have to do it in one sitting. You can actually just do it in the free roam. However, I'm a completely psycho, and I sat there for 3 hours doing a 200 lap race. So this should be the final straight. I've driven from 0 to 700 miles in this car so far out of 5,000. But I should get the IndyCar Racer right now. Boom! Or not? Oh, there we go. Just delayed, that's all. Nice. So now it's time to complete the remainder of the multiplayer Pacific trophies. The first trophy I took on was called Sir Yes Sir, which is to complete 10 missions as a crew leader. The second trophy was called United We Stand, which is to complete 50 crew versus crew events. This one thankfully you can complete in a private game while boosting. And then the third trophy, which was very long, but this was being farmed on pretty much when I started playing this game, which is called Never Drive Alone, which is to spend a total of 24 hours in a crew. So if you recall earlier, I wanted to go for a trophy called Podium Placing, where a team of 3 or 4 must come first, second and third in a PvP faction versus faction event. But unfortunately, I wasn't very lucky and I couldn't get that trophy. But fast forwarding until now on this day, I finally managed to get the crew back together so we can attempt to get this trophy again. And honestly, getting 8 people to boost 1 trophy deserves some sort of an achievement. Now, even though we had more than enough players to get this trophy is still extremely luck based, but the game wouldn't recognize that there were 2 crews looking for a public game at the same time. We basically got 2 crews of 8 people basically. All people, like 7 people like shouting in my ear. Basically to coordinate what's happening, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna mute those people that's talking because I didn't tell them I'm recording a video obviously, so you guys might not hear them, but I can hear them. But they're just saying, oh, just restart, nothing crazy, like restart the search or whatever. So we just basically sitting here hoping that it just kicks us into a game, and that's all we have to do. We just have to wait here and kicks us in. There's no magical button or anything like that, so it literally can happen at any time, which is like now. Holy shit. So okay, wait, okay, yeah, they're shouting in my ear saying, yeah, well, I'm in the game, I'm in the lobby or whatever. So I'm pulling in. Yeah, there we go. We got 8 people in here. We're all loading in. Holy shit, what odd timing. Okay, so now we got, I think we just have to win The other team already got their trophy. The red team, we done that. So now it's the blue team, and all we have to do is, well, the red team is gonna sit back, and then the blue team has to just finish this race. And this race isn't that long. Yeah, I mean, this guy was pretty fast, and now we can just cut over. Okay, hopefully we can get this damn trophy. Everyone was so helpful in this boosting. Not gonna lie, like I don't know anybody in this session. So that was pretty cool how we all came together for one single PNG. That was pretty cool. Damn, the loading is podium placing. There we go. That is probably one of the most annoying trophies in this game, and I finally got that. Man, the two buggy trophies and that trophy is completely out of the way. I feel like it's just a home stretch now for this game, but that home stretch is one hell of a long stretch to go. So let's get this game done. Coming up to the end of the 4-hour race once again, and no one disconnected. At least we got 30 seconds to hope no one disconnects, but I finished the race and no one disconnected, so I should get the trophy for finishing this 4-hour race. Just give it a second. The cool thing is only one player has to win the race, the other player doesn't have to. But both players will get the trophy. So we will see now in a second if I will get this trophy, because I really hope I don't wanna do this 4-hour mission again. So after this loading screen, we should get the trophy any second now. You know what? I'm not gonna cut this loading screen out. You guys are gonna sit here with me through this loading screen. There we go. Enduring sprint. See, that loading screen wasn't that bad. We sat right through. Nice. Now that all the multiplayer trophies are out of the way, it is now time for the final grind of the game. And this grind is still gonna be quite some time. Now the two trophies I've been working on since I've started playing this game, the one is called Remember My Name, where I have to earn over 100,000 reputation points, and the second trophy is called And the Award Goes To, we have to earn 10,000 award points. Now you can earn reputation points by completing any online game modes like faction missions or online PvP matches. However, the best way I managed to get a lot of XP was by sending friends on faction missions every 12 hours. Now in order to get award points, just go into your awards tab in the menu and just complete any objectives you find easy, and then just start building up your points. Now some of these objectives are pretty easy, some of them just require you to buy a certain amount of cars or own a certain amount of cars with certain colors, and there's also some weird objectives like find Bigfoot, and yes, Bigfoot is actually in this game. Now there are only 2 more trophies needed to unlock the Platinum Trophy. Now one of them I spoke about early in the video, where I bought a brand new car and I need to drive over 5,000 miles in that car. However, there's another trophy where I have to drive 2,000 miles off-road. But for this trophy I can actually use any car. However, there is a small issue, because I clearly didn't plan this final 2 trophies correctly. Because the car I bought, I converted that car into a full-on race car, which means it's pretty fast on road. However, off-road, it's a different story. Which means if I'm gonna try to drive 5,000 miles and 2,000 miles of that 5,000 is off-road, this is gonna be really long and dragged out. So I decided to buy a brand new car that is preferably a sports car and convert that car into a off-road machine, and I decided to farm 2,000 miles off-road in a different car. And obviously if I planned these 2 trophies better, I could have done these trophies pretty much at the same time. So after buying a brand new car, the only thing what I could do was drive for 2,000 miles off-road, and unfortunately this took a lot longer than I thought. So after driving for 2,000 miles, it is time to get out that car and back into my old car and continue to drive even more. So even though this game was rated an 8 out of 10 for its difficulty, I struggled to find where the actual difficult part for this game was, because this game was actually just more of a long grind. We are now 1 mile away from that Platinum Trophy. I've driven 4,999 miles. We're almost there. Less than a mile to go, and then we can get that last trophy. Here we go. And wait for it, 5,000 miles driven. Okay, no trophy. Let me see. Let me see what this game says. Oh, it says 99. Oh, it's not even done according to the game. Okay, well, guess I'll just have to drive until it pops. Don't know how long that's gonna be, but Just gonna keep going, I guess. Okay, well. Onward. Never mind, it's right there. Overclocker, nice. Well, and there we go. And King of the Road. Man, that game took unbelievably long. But we are done.